stared at the holographic display floating above the command deck of the Nemesis, humanity's most advanced dreadnought. The numbers burned into her retinas. 4.7 million civilians dead on Luna Colony, 2.3 million on Europa Station, and 1.8 million on the agricultural world of New Eden. The Galactic Council's pacification fleet had been thorough in their genocide. "Ma'am, the fleet is assembled," reported Lieutenant Commander Torres, his voice steady despite the tremor in his hands. 200 ships, including 30 dreadnoughts. The new quantum torpedoes are loaded and ready. Chun nodded grimly. For centuries, humanity had played by the Council's rules, accepting their designation as a restricted species with limited territorial rights. The blue-skinned Zephyrians, the insectoid Hive Collective, and the energy-based Luminari had all voted to keep humanity contained within their small corner of the galaxy. They claimed humans were too aggressive, too unpredictable. They had no idea how right they were. The massacre had begun 3 days ago when human terraforming crews accidentally discovered quantum crystals on New Eden, crystals that violated the Council's exclusive mining rights. Rather than negotiate, Council Enforcer Fleet 7 had opened fire without warning. Women, children, scientists, farmers, none had been spared. "Admiral, incoming transmission from the Council chambers on Nexus Prime," the communications officer announced. The familiar form of High Counselor Veltar materialized in the hologram, his 4 arms spread in what his species considered a gesture of authority. His translator rendered his thoughts into cold, mechanical English. "Admiral Chun, humanity will stand down immediately and submit to Council authority. Your species' unauthorized military buildup constitutes a violation of Treaty Section 12 Alpha. Surrender now, and we will consider a reduced punishment." Chen's expression remained stone-cold as she replied, "High Counselor, humanity formally withdraws from all Council treaties as of this moment. We're coming for you." The alien's compound eyes widened. "You cannot be serious. Your primitive weapons cannot penetrate our quantum shields. Your 200 ships face the combined might of 15 Council fleets, over 3,000 vessels." "You're right about our numbers," Chun said quietly. "But you're wrong about our weapons." She gestured to Torres, who activated the ship's new cloaking array. Not the crude electromagnetic dampeners the Council knew about, but true quantum phase shifters developed in secret for the past 50 years. The Nemesis vanished from all sensors. "Impossible," Veltar hissed. "Your technology level cannot." The transmission cut as Chen's fleet engaged their cloaking devices simultaneously. 200 ships disappeared from Council sensors across the galaxy. Dr. Marcus Webb, the lead physicist aboard the Nemesis, watched his quantum torpedo guidance systems come online. "The Zephyrians think they understand human psychology," he muttered to his assistant. "They believe we're simply violent. They don't comprehend what we become when we're truly angry." The first strike hit the Council enforcement station at Rigel 7. The quantum torpedoes phased through the station's shields as if they weren't there, their warheads rewriting the fundamental structure of matter itself. The massive fortress simply ceased to exist, its atoms scattered across 3 dimensions. Across the galaxy, similar attacks began simultaneously. Humanity had spent decades mapping every Council military installation, every supply depot, every command center. The rage that had been building for centuries, the rage of a species told it wasn't worthy of the stars, now found its perfect expression. On Nexus Prime, panic spread through the Council chambers as reports flooded in. 17 major installations destroyed in the first hour. No survivors, no wreckage. The human ships struck like ghosts, invisible until the moment they fired. Counselor Ithaxa of the Luminari pulsed with fearful energy patterns. How did they advance so quickly? Our intelligence suggested their technology was centuries behind ours. High Counselor Veltar's translator struggled with his species' concept of dawning horror. "We may have underestimated them. Humans don't just fight wars, they prepare for them. While we governed, they studied. While we celebrated our superiority, they planned." Admiral Chun stood on her bridge, watching as her fleet systematically dismantled 3,000 years of Council hegemony in a single day. The numbers on her display told a different story now. 17 council worlds under siege, 43 military installations eliminated, and 0 human casualties. The galaxy would learn that humanity's greatest weapon wasn't their technology. It was their patience, and the terrible certainty of their revenge.